This is for you, Aries. Happy All Hallows Eve. Welcome to the Archangel Masquerade Ball, where we turn the grotesque into the ridiculous. Skywatchers should look up for the Supermoon occurring in the sign of Aries the Ram on the 16th this month. Aries is the natural first house of the zodiac. Stay tuned because next month there's going to be another Supermoon event, which will be the closest full moon supermoon occurrence happening this year. Mars transits direct in Capricorn currently. This state of affairs will only last until next month, and then you're going to have to watch out. Some very big changes are on the way. Mars direct in Capricorn affects you in your natural 10th house of social standing and fame. Capricorn possesses qualities similar to the natural 10th house, so this time is going to be one of those kind of ferocious social climbing acts, as well as folks doing whatever they can do and whatever they can think of really to get noticed. So just remember, this is going to affect you, Aries, in the fact that your relationship with Capricorns are going to change. Remember, because that's the 10th house, the natural 10th house. Keep in mind that the martial will is convincingly strong-minded and will not ever stop surging towards a chosen goal for any reason whatsoever. During this occurrence, the Ram should be aware that a voyage of the red planet through the sign of Capricorn will involve you in a meaningful way because Mars exalts in Capricorn, causing this happening to have an extra potent effect on you. Always remember, Aries, to transform any annoyance or hostility into boldness and focus so that the end result you obtain is fertile ground suitable for your future instead of turning into a terrible undoing of your long-term plans. Any specifics of an individual chart containing alternate progressing zodiac house assignments other than a natural chart would provide additional placements, but that would not negate the more general aspects of any personal astrological configuration. The planetary angel Pineal, or Pineal, is assigned to the planet Mars in Kabbalah, also called Pineal, being Samael or sometimes Azazel on the other side of the coin, since these angels apply varying levels of correction and severity that sometimes involve anger or even violence, so be mindful when utilizing these powerful angelic forces. Who is he who said, "See now that I, even I am he, the cause high above all causes, the one that is called the cause of causes, is a cause among all the rest of the causes, so every single one of these causes shall not do anything unless it receives permission from the cause above it." The phrase, "and there is no Elohim with me," Samael, and the serpent I kill and I make alive. I kill with my Shekinah whoever is guilty, and I make alive with her whoever is innocent. This is all from the Zohar. Mars is known as the attribute of God the warrior found in Exodus 15:3. The Lord is a man of war, almighty is his name. Aries, Uranus travels retrograde through your sign of the Ram during the entire month, and even though Uranus is not your ruling planet, but rather rules over Aquarius still, with Uranus maintaining a retrograde transit in your sign, Aries, this voyage has a light-hearted, albeit smooth, operator manner to it that will often create urges within you to talk colleagues or co-workers into going to parties with you that are reminiscent of bygone days just because it's exciting, because you want them to know you are carefree and fun to be around. The current whereabouts of your ruler Uranus influences your natural first house of self and appearances and might make you want to seem to be deeply involved in culture or political activism. We have an Enochian angel prediction especially for you at the end of this video, so stay right here. Now let's see how your ruling planet of Mars affects you this month, Aries. Your fire guardian Archangel Michael speaks to you from your Aries Astrology Archangel Masquerade. This is an angelic horoscope transmission from your Aries Zodiac Angel Masquerade, who resides over the Ram's cardinal fire, and here are his messages for you in love, money, and health. First, Masquerade's love, rapture, and romance transmission. This will be a great month for love and romance if you play your cards right. Everyone wants your opinion about their love life, their romantic interests, what they can do to kind of spice that up. And this is something that they're going to do because they know exactly how important relationships are to you. So that's why they're going to want your opinion, especially this month. Now for Masquerade's money and wealth transmission. There's so much money out there, you just have to go where the money is if you want some of that green stuff to fly into your pockets. Be positive about your ability to create wealth and become even more abundant. Okay, now for Masquerade's health and fitness transmission. This is a great month to get out there, kick up your heels, and sing in the rain. Okay, now for this month's Enochian angel prediction. Angels appear this month in white with a surrounding blue flame. You're going to want to use this visualization for your path working and for your meditations or for any kind of high magic and angelic magic that you want to utilize during All Hallows Eve. Remember, during this time, this is when the veil between the worlds is thinnest, so all of the realms from the higher and the lower both traverse. This is akin to Jacob's ladder, where the stone upon which he rests his head is where the angels that descend from on high pass through to go to the dimensions to where they are going, and the angels from below also come up and pass through to go to the dimensions where they're going. So just remember that this is the time when all of the things that you consider to be out of this world and out of this realm and out of this dimension are going to be coming right through to you. A disclaimer's in order here. High magic can be dangerous. This is intended exclusively for entertainment purposes. Now we're going to have a little meditation for you for All Hallows Eve. Remember, this is the time when, since beings from the other worlds are going to be coming through, you're going to want to try to stay in a place where you feel connected to the light. Because if you lose your connection to the light during this time, then the darkness may overcome you. So in order to stay connected to the light, it's a good time to go ahead and take a candle and light a candle, or if you want to, you can use another form of illumination. Some people like those little lights that flicker with LEDs, and some people like to use other forms of illumination that are more, you can even use an old-fashioned battery lamp. You can use any kind of lantern. Some are used from oil, some are used from candles, some are used from simple electricity. So there's all kinds of illumination out there, but during this time you want to stay focused on the light. You want to focus on the light. You want to breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. And breathe in through your nose and breathe out through your mouth. Now you should visualize the full moon in all its glory this month. Because remember, there's a supermoon, and the supermoon is in Aries. Now we're going to give you some of your ephemeris calculations, but remember to chant your divine tone of I am, or try out the higher aspect of simply meditating on the quality of becoming. And be wise, be well, be all you are meant to be, Aries. Okay, first we're going to give you the calculations for Eastern time. It's still Eastern Daylight Time. We have, for the full moon, it's on the 16th of October 2016 at 12:22 a.m. at 23 degrees Aries, 14 minutes. That's the supermoon. So with the supermoon, you want to focus on it and bring in the light of the stars and the moon. You can have the celestial light come in through your crown chakra upon the exhale, and you can pull in the terrestrial energy of the earth on the inhale. You exhale, and the celestial and supermoon light will come in. You inhale, and the terrestrial fire of what is in the center of the earth will come up through you, then the earth will give you all of her energy. Now in some cultures they feel that the earth is masculine and that the heavens are feminine. It depends on the tradition you're utilizing. But for now, again, on the exhale, you want to go ahead and allow that supermoon energy. Some cultures have the bigger Little Dipper pour the celestial milk into your crown chakra on the exhale as you empty yourself of your ego. Then you inhale, and you feel that terrestrial energy coming up through you. So that's the supermoon event meditation you can utilize. Now the new moon is on the 30th of October 2016 at 1:38 p.m. at 7 degrees Scorpio, 43 minutes. For Greenwich Mean Time, there are 2 new moons this month. The first new moon is on the 1st of October 2016 at 12:13 a.m. at 8 degrees Libra, 15 minutes. The full moon for Greenwich Mean Time is on the 16th of October 2016 at 4:24 a.m. at 23 degrees Aries, 14 minutes. That's the supermoon for Greenwich Mean Time on the 16th of October. That's again at 4:24 a.m., 23 degrees Aries, 14 minutes. Now for the second new moon, this month, again, only if you're using Greenwich Mean Time will you notice this, it's the 30th of October 2016 at 5:39 p.m. That second new moon at 7 degrees Scorpio, 44 minutes. That's your second new moon in October if you're using Greenwich Mean Time. Because of the supermoon and all of the astrological configurations this time, this month, this year, then you're going to notice that people have more piqued interest and more fear than they usually have. Fear has many applications, as does sorrow or any kind of feeling that is causing you to go into a type of despair. It's called Abaddon, and that's where you just don't care anymore. So you can use all these levels of heaven and hell to your advantage. Even Abaddon and the lowest levels of hell, even these regions that you find during the time of year when All Hallows Eve is celebrated, if you understand that you can use any emotion for your advantage, and if you understand that anything that other people seek to harm others is only because they're frightened or they're in great despair, or they don't care because they don't feel that anyone cares for them. It isn't up to any one individual to fix everybody's problems all the time. It's only up to the individual to fix your own problems all the time. That doesn't mean that you don't do what you can to go ahead and assist people when it's easy to do, when it's the right thing to do, and when you know what to do, and when you're qualified. But if those matters are not dealt with, then you really shouldn't get involved. But that doesn't mean that you don't care about anything. You have to know when to do what. For your All Hallows Eve meditation, we have a poem for you that was written in unison by all of us here at this particular masquerade ball. It's called All Hallows Eve Taunt. Night's darkness haunts, supermoon promises taunt. Give tomorrow, when all will be done, lingering synthetic sorrow. Avoid my night, live not my day, resist complaint, complex imaginings, passion coldly faint. Unto mine own, many desires be sown, do my eyes see? Only for truth, loftier needs be. Happy All Hallows Eve.